Hi everyone, just got in from the opticians and thought I'd share all my good news. Did my eye test and it comes back that I have better than 20/20 vision. They also checked inside my eye, just by looking through, like with a bright light, through this like microscope or whatever it is that they use. And they said everything is healing brilliantly and that my healing is quite quick compared to what it normally would be, which I think is probably because I've spent the past couple of days, like today's my post-op, so it's the day after, but I've spent, after my surgery and most of today, I've spent with my eyes shut, so I'm sure that because I'm not blinking all the time, aggravating my corneas, I'm sure that's probably why I'm healing so quickly. But yeah, brilliant news. I haven't had any dry eye, I haven't had any gritty feeling in my eye or anything like that. I've had a little bit of what feels a bit like crustiness around here. I don't know if it's really my drops that I'm having to put in or if it is just like excessive fluids in your eyes because you've had work done on them. But I mean, it's not very severe, it's only maybe just a bit uncomfortable, and other than that I haven't really had any problems at all. Everything's been very straightforward. I've sometimes felt a bit like I've got something stuck in this bit near my tear duct of my eye, so I do kind of sneakily just try to get it out without touching my eye, obviously. And also when I move my eyes from side to side like this, it hurts. So it doesn't hurt on the eye, it's right back behind my eye, almost as if it's on a muscle. It kind of gives me a bit of a naggy headache. Now the person who checked my eyes, she said that they need to investigate this further, especially because it's followed with sharp stabby pains. But I mean, they only last a matter of a split second and then they're gone. And I personally think that it's probably just a little bit of bruising from where the Intralase machine pushes down upon your eye a little bit. So I'm sure it probably is just a little bit of bruising. And whilst we're on the subject of bruising, my eyes look a bit of a mess. They look okay to look straight at me, but if I come closer to the camera you'll see that they are really quite bloodshot. Let's see if you can see it. If you look at my right eye, it appears not too bad just looking straight at it, but if I look to the side you can see some bloodshot, and if I look back, and also if you look at my left eye, okay, if I look down but lift my eye really wide, so look down and lift my eye really wide, you can see lots of bloodshot. Now that in itself doesn't appear to be causing me too much of a problem, it just doesn't look very nice. But in the grand scheme of things, like I said on my last video diary, it's just not that big a deal in the sense that I can see. So yeah, that it's pretty good. Also, when they measure, generally they don't measure your prescription on the next day after surgery because it can put quite a strain on your eyes to actually like have lenses flashing in front of your eyes. But I was a bit disheartened by that and I wanted to know what my prescription was. So she did do it for me. My left eye, fine, no prescription. My right eye, however, is a minus 0.25. So there is a little bit of a prescription there. And it is quite noticeable for me as well, especially maybe because my contact lenses were just clear. Everything was so sharp, so clear. Without them at the moment, nothing's very sharp. General things are quite sharp, but words, letters, writing at far away distance is not very sharp at all. So there is a bit of a prescription there, but she has said that within in the next few weeks, possibly months, that should chill out, it should die down, and hopefully I won't need any sort of prescription after that. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed there, but better than 2020, brilliant. I'm well happy. I can see, I don't trip over when I'm walking without my glasses, so that's great. Everything's great. I can see the TV, any writing on the TV, I can see that perfectly fine. I am suffering halos, however. Anything bright, it's got a big white halo around it, and everywhere I look that's any sort of light has halos, so it's a bit annoying, but it's really, it's not that bad. It's just halo-y, but it's not that bad. And hopefully, again, I've been one within a month, that should be more or less gone, so I hope so, because at the minute it's driving me a bit mad. And ghosting, many of you will wear glasses that are a bit too weak for your eyes, maybe would pick up on this more, so where your words or things seem to float out and move a little bit. I'm still getting that now. I think that's probably because one of my eyes is a slight prescription and the other one's not, so I should imagine when both eyes even out, hopefully the ghosting should stop as well. But we'll have to wait and see on that note. They gave me some more blinks, which is the artificial tears, so they've given me that, an extra bottle, just so that if my eyes do get like itchy because I have hay fever, that I can rinse my eyes with this instead, you know, instead of trying to swill them with anything, because you can't get water in your eyes. So just like pour plenty of that into this bit here, the cup of your eye, and then blink it through and hopefully swill out whatever's in your eye. No touching my eye for a week, no rubbing my eye for at least 2 weeks, no swimming for 2 weeks, and also you've got to be careful with things like your hair, so make sure your hair ain't gonna whack you in your eyes. No eye makeup for a week. No, did I say deodorant? I can't remember. None of that for a week anyway. So yeah, if you are having it done, just make sure that you know for your surgery what you can and can't do, because there are quite a few things that you can and can't do. But yeah, other than that, everything's good, brilliant, no complaints, no real problems, no real pain. I have got some headaches, that's driving me a bit potty too, but I'm sure that that's just my eyes getting used to things, so I won't worry too much about that. It's not that a few paracetamol's not taken away, so paracetamol is taking it away, it's fine. So not much to report really, except for if you're thinking about having it done, go for it, because it's brilliant. I can't fault it at all, it's just fantastic. As I'm sat here talking to you, there's a tree blowing out the back way, and I can see it, I can see all the leaves on it, which is amazing. It's not just a big green blob sat there in the garden. So yes, so keep watching. I will post again. I've got to go back for another checkup in 6 days, so I will be posting after that to let you know again how my eyes are, what sort of level they're at, and how my halos and things like that are going. So just keep an eye, keep watching, and I will let you all know soon. Okay, I'm gonna get going now, so I will speak to you all soon. Bye.